Hello everyone, welcome back to Doki Doki. You might notice something different, that's something being me. I got myself a V2 remodel. I'm on the fence about it, but we're not gonna, we're not gonna talk about it too much. Okay, you can use this guy. I'm ready to fast forward through everything. My thumbnail artist, aka the only reason people watch my videos, was out sick, so that's why what was I doing? That's why I haven't posted. Oh, that's right, I just made the poem, so we're gonna show it to these three. You. Who are you? You're that one. Yeah, this is a good poem, thank you. Are you sure it's your first time? Yes. Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Probably not. I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, thank you. Well, to be honest, what? I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. I wasn't. But that you wouldn't write one at all, I wasn't going to. I'm really happy that you wrote one. I'm okay. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Look, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club. Okay. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. I mean, fair. See, it's like I said before, Andy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. Subscribe. That's something that only really good people can do. Eh, I suppose. Thanks. I'm not sure if you see the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Is she? Oh, yeah, wait, no, yeah, she is, because she's the whole reason I got sucked into this mess, knowing how much this means to her and all. Oh, that's not what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? No. It'll be my way of thanking you. You can thank me by subscribing. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yeah, now you read my poem too, right? No. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Haha, alright, well. Dear Sunshine, the way you. The music got very nice. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to fish away a rainy day? I look above. Sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. You had me and you lost me. Cool. Ah, that was just a guess, but should wait until this morning to write this. Busted. No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Forgot to do it last night. I bet you did. At least this makes me feel a little better about myself. I'll be mean. Still try my best. Yeah, sure. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, half-baked. Yeah, especially the last line. Made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. Bad, just get breakfast. Yeah, okay, I get that. I'll get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. You're welcome. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Hello. Hmm. Well, okay. He stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough to read me. Oh. Sorry. Well, it's okay. Forgot to start. You know what? Relatable. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Yeah, that's kind of how speaking is, just at the last second. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. So it's that bad. No! Just raise my voice. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Blushes your face night. I couldn't help but notice that several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Like, come on, pick up the pace. Might take Yuri a while to get to used to people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Eh. I just remember picking words. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. I you're losing me. The end results that of both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. She kind of sounds like a nerd, but alright. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Yeah, like writing, and then words, and then having people be judged for those words. It's very tough. Not just finding them and building them, but getting the words. Alright. Comes with practice, learning, and trying new things. I also hope everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Well, everyone's kind of just said it was good and that theirs was bad, and you just full off. I don't know. Whatever. Nasuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. No, you should. I'm very bored. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure as Yuri is apologizing to you. Tell it to me or me. Do you mind if I read your poem? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. A rare opportunity, alright. Kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Here we go. The tendons of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last, yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I battle. Or I bathe. Flames breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light fickles. Fickle. I flicker back. Oh, it flickers. I am not the greatest at reading cursive. Sorry. Alright, cool. I expected nothing less. Sorry, don't. No, no, shut up. Stop it. Stop. You're one of those people who's like, oh man, I accidentally painted the Mona Lisa better than the original painter. God, I'm so terrible. A fifth grader could. No, wasn't thinking that at all, but you took a long time to read. I took like 5 seconds. I just don't read script very often. I actually think it's very pretty. Well, not pretty, more delicate than anything, but when writing cursive, it's a very delicate process, and to have such handwriting such as that, it's very not only impressive, but it's beautiful in its own right. That's early. Also, I like the poem. I'm saying this now, realizing that some computer probably generated it. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. In fact, I liked it because it was short, and I didn't have to read more cursive and then be embarrassed. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Oh, let me guess. Something easy to do. You write a lot of horror, gore, and dark things. I get it. Are you into ghosts? No. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really. Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it. Was I supposed to get my magnifying glass and detective's cap and look for the deepest of hidden meanings? You English teacher, making me read Lord of the Flies for a second time? Remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. I usually do more art, right? Symbolically compared to a ghost lingering. Yes, the past, the future, left with nothing, and that's a little more soul putting in a way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. Nothing really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Don't count on me. Alright, Monica, you're the last one. Hi, Andy. Hello. Having a good time, so kind of. Ah, yeah. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like any activities or better things we can do, sorry, or things we can do better. My mind totally did wanted to read this sentence instead of better things we can do. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. No, I will absolutely recommend that we all quit and go on with our lives. I'm just much better at going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? I guess it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess how is it embarrassing if I showed it to like 3 other people before her? Whatever. Ahaha. Don't worry, Andy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I hand her my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Don't. Okay. Haha. Great. No. It's the kind of thing that makes Natsuki would write. Well, yeah. She's a good writer too. Take that as a compliment. Okay, so that's what I'm going for, because that's the one I'm going for. Aha, if you say so. Yep. By any chance, do you happen to read Shields? Nope. Maybe a long time ago. It's famous for telling all kind of stories in a few gentle words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the real world that would apply to anybody. Okay, so you're saying that Suki's kind of like that, sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. You probably won't find much filler in her poems. It might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning, though. So I can see why it'd be kind of poem to explore. I'm sure it'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before feeling comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else be a little biased in their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write everyone wants you to write. I mean, isn't that the point of the poem section, to write the way that they would want them? It's not like you have to worry about impressing them. I really couldn't care if I impressed any of you people. You want to hear my poem? I guess. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be good. Miss Valedictorian future president vote Monica for like, I don't know, 2035, whatever. Well, that's because I sound confident doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Okay, fair enough. Let's read it. Hole in the Wall. That was a TV show back then for those of you who are old enough to remember. Couldn't have been me. See the direction, the spackle Gooses? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late in my reinstance. Already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It was just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. If someone's looking in through a hole in the wall to look at me, I'm going to run. What do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. A lot of poems putting emphasis on the title. Yeah, okay. Performed out loud, it can be powerful. Inspiration? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. My advice for today is when you're going roller skating, you're not allowed to roll over the kids or you will get kicked out. Sadly. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful. Everyone judged me for my mediocre writing abilities, but they're just being nice, even if I can't compete. It's a literature club, after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room are happily chanting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They okay, okay. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? It's nothing. Dismissively returns the poem to the desk one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy? Thanks. This is cute. Cute? You just completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Oh, is this what she was talking about? Like, it seems cute, but it's hard to get. I'm trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Yeah, like... No, I don't. Okay. I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Andy did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't. Ooh. And I do like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member. It's not what just stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Andy appreciates my advice more than you appreciate yours. Calm down. Look. And how do you know you appreciate my advice? Were you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's not reading that. Not reading that. Natsuki, that's a little. Doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn to me, as if they just noticed. They just noticed I was here. Andy, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more efficient, this wouldn't have happened before. Is this what happens in a literature club? Instead of fighting about real-world issues like which is better, Naruto or One Piece, and I find those both equally great, they're just writing better. Writing is better when it's fancy, or writing is better when it's simple. It's fun of making your poems all convoluted for no reason. I mean, you should just jump out the reader, not to force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Wait, there's a reason we have so much deep and expressive. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and emotions efficiently. Avoiding them is not limiting yourself. It's also a waste of time. You understand that, right, Andy? Well, how did I get dragged in? Yeah, I don't know. Not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I get will probably think more highly of me. Help! No. Okay, this is a personal opinion. I think they're both right. However, if I had to choose one of them, since I am going for Natsuki, I would choose her. Not because I think that she's better or right, but solely on the fact that you. I feel like you're just talking down to her a little too much. It's one of those things. It's like an adult and a child are fighting. It's like, who do you want to win? Neither. All right, fine, Natsuki. You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain. I think that conveying feelings with few words can just be impressive as well. Let the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha, shows how much you know. Not, oh, well, if you're gonna be smug about it, then I'm glad I picked you. Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Yeah, okay. Me. Wait, no, no, God, she was so mean to me. He voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing, and sharing can definitely be hard. Looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is not like yes. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Uh, get caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that bearable. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel that for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Andy. Sheesh. Takes a breath. The thing about glances around the room. But everyone stops staring at me. I hate that, yeah. Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, think about your yeah, think about your breasts. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Suki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful. Sayori, I'll go make some tea. And I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it. Pat her on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope this is worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Andy. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around. We got a little too used to. Ah ha ha, so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Wow, that is the worst way of putting it. No, it's not that at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit, of course. Besides chatting, we do read literature-related things in the club room, so maybe we can chat. After all, that's what the club room is for. I disagree. Not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. And also leaving. Well, I guess that's why you're vice president. Okay. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being a literature club means I can't spend all my time doing nothing, but I get the end. It's been worth it so far. Okay. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do y'all feel about sharing poems? A lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. What about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends. So your poems will turn out even better. I did learn a little more, I guess, about what everyone likes. With any luck, I can do better. Alright. Ready to walk home? I guess. Let's go. Aha. Actually, has been a while since I have spent this much time with this person. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it. I can, but I won't, because it's okay. I'm enjoying the game despite everything. What happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, that fight, that thing, that happened often? No, it's really the first time I've seen it. Promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them. No, I don't hate them. I can't. I just wanted your opinion. You know, I can see why they make good friends. You know, it's nice to spend time with people. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's nice. Every day is going to be so much fun. Alright, calm down. I want to still go home. Alright. Hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but you really need to stop there? I mean, yeah, I'm good. I don't get friends too much anyways. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat her on the I said blah 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 monologue. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so poem time. She did what I told her to. Another day time passes, it's time, alright. Entering the club room. Hi, Sayori. So if you're in a good mood, I'm still not used to you being in the club. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always simple, blah blah blah. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? No. It's not like you at all. I have my reasons, you know? Like, why don't we take a look at your purse? Oh, you're trying to rob me. Well, no reason really, I just wanted to look at it. Ah, retrieves her coin purse, follows the latch on which she turns it upside down and lets contents fall onto the desk. Only 2 small coins. Aha, I knew it. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you wouldn't have bought a snack. Ah, my great detective works of being robbed by this person multiple times. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Haha. I didn't notice that she was listening in. I wasn't listening in or anything, except you were. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Andy to let me borrow money. That's... Don't get me involved. Like, that's Sayori? Besides, you only buy what you can reasonably afford. Yeah. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair. Yeah, retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. No, you're right. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. Well, I mean, she did think it, so I guess you're wrong. You're right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. Bad. Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Aha. Don't let her fool you. She knows exactly what she's doing. Help me. I have a knife here. I have a knife held up to my throat. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? What? What did I do? Pwah! Out of nowhere, something smacks into the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was that? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around there. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Haha, I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. That was totally worth it seeing your reaction. Okay, so you threw a cookie at her. I like, if I had to get slapped by someone, I'd prefer they just threw a cookie at me. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy. She hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it rapidly. Okay, so so good. Claps her hands over there. I bit my tongue, you fool. Over that, over just one cookie. Takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, what do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still really happy to share this one with you. Let her see it, and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez, I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand. Oh, you fell victim to the cookie. You down, take a bite. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Haha. Drops away safely. Haha, you're just kids sometimes. Monica, can you tell us like Monica isn't in the club room? Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? No. Haven't heard either. Okay, can we get to the reading things? Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do. Yeah, she's pretty popular. I think she has a. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Later seems super. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. I mean, you're late by like, I don't know, 2 minutes. Calm down. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. So strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Never mind. Wait, why'd she look at me? I didn't say anything. What held you anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Aha, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the ring a bell at least. That's not heard since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well. She's the popular girl. She probably plays piano while it's on fire, training dolphins that jump through triangular spheres. Started recently. I wanted to learn piano. I know a little piano. Not too much though. That's cool. You should play sometime for us, Monica. That's. Don't look at me. Maybe I get a little better. Why are you looking at me, you weirdo? Look at the cookies. Alright. Anyways, I won't let you down. Why? Ooh, I'm sorry. I missed something. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love this chance to share when I'm ready. See, in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Chose to leave the cookie incident out. Alright. Back to our books. Da-da-da. Alright. Well, it's not long before Snoopy comes up to me. So. Yeah. Don't worry. I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Perfect rolls out from my bag. Next week takes out of my coins. Alright, check for wrinkles. I'm not that careless. Handle manga all the time. Mood. Just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? Mood. I don't give many people my manga every day. Okay, that's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna go get the next one. Swear the closet I fall on. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought about it, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter when Minori and Alice found Monica! Oh, she moved her manga. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. Teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in the closet, so I had to move some stuff around to clean up. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Oh, she's short. That was great. Yeah, short people trying to reach things, they do a short hop just to they're not gonna fully try, but they're gonna. Alright. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste them down on the top shelf? It's a stool. Closet, there's a stool. One I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Grab stool and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? Yes. I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of collapsible design. And you're gonna fall if you're gonna die. I know what I mean. Standing on top of the stool, your fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but she's being stubborn. Fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? And then it tips onto her face. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the stool wall. Yeah, losing balance, she hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet, but then she holds the box. There. Having almost fell, she's a bit shaken up. Geez, no need to prove yourself to me. It's No way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I want your help. I'm gonna get a chair. Hang on. Ah, rolls over the... Oh, she's gonna... No, those have wheels. You fool. Which is dangerous since this chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I can it. Climbs on the chair, but slowly bounces onto her feet. She refuses my help. I take a seat back with my back against the doorway and I watch. Ah, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Grabs a stack of manga and bends down to puts on the shelf below. Ooh, chair swivels. Catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Alright, you're lucky that you're my favorite. I will do this. But you did tell me not to help. Yeah, I got you. I held the chair while reaches back up. I can almost... okay. Forced myself to turn away. Yeah, she didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead. Huh. Wraps her arm around the box, easily largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Andy. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine, just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? She looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Um, looks like she just realized something, because she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... No, stop. You're gonna fall, you idiot. I was not. Don't try to move. Calm down. Look. Stay the box. You heard. You set me up. Go. You were the one who grabbed the chair. Get out. But I'll do it myself. And then she falls. Natsuki, the scene turns into chaos. In a split second, the chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Practically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Ow. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Tries to shear herself with her arm's face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and back seriously felt that impact. Thanks. I really appreciate you overestimating the situation and then having us both be injured. She comes to her senses. Presses her arm straight to me to prop herself up. Realize it's not me on the floor that's beneath her. I feel like if it was me, though, I would have kind of caught it. Because you're right there. And yeah, books are heavy, but calm down. Anyway, gross, gross, gross. The fist pounds into my chest and hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly appears in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Were you trying to kill your club members or something? My god, the chair just fell out of some reason. Whatever. Sorry. Aha. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it was impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything. I swear to God. I know. Don't worry. Monica says that quietly. It looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. My. Oh no. Oh no. There's a large. No. I must have landed on the page. Grease, but you can't get it out. She gives up, slams the books up, throws it to the floor. So I don't continue to yell, she just lowers her head. Oh no. Don't. No. No. I'm sorry. Please, don't cry. That is my one. I don't care what kind of character you are. I'll get the crease out. It's partly my fault. Please. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day. So I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Anything you want to talk about? Head again. Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and fall silent again. I can't press her, so I only know what to do. Alright. Well, I'll clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I picked up part of them too. We'll set this on the side. This'll help cheer you up for a bit. You can get started once I'm done here. Their glossy eyes, her lips quiver. Really nice. Sound really strange coming from you. I didn't expect it. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I gather scattering the books, put them in their correct order, and then she starts helping. And then once we're done, we get on the stool, quickly finish moving. Alright, that should do it. Hop off the stool. She averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Holding the volume I set aside in my hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyways. Taking responsibility for what you said. Think about cheering me up. You insist. We sit in the same spot as last time when I opened the second volume, not to her. Alright, she's happy. I cannot deal with people crying. Male, female, dog, I can't. Surprisingly sharp, making it overless. A lot of subtle repeat jokes in the background elements in the end. I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time to share poems. Yep, even you sound more enthusiastic. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book in my bag. Alright, we're gonna go to Natsuki first, and then I'm ending the episode. Here's my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. Trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I. Alright, I'll give it to you. That's. Yeah, thank you. I'm touched. Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Dude, okay. I didn't even realize what I said. Trying to impress me? One more time. And the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red face quickly rocks out of the room. Hey, Andy, did you do something? Just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No, I just told her that. My voice gets caught up in my throat. There's no way I could tell Micah that I'm trying to impress her. Masa keeps the poem lying on the floor and slowly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well. Sure, you're not cheating, Andy. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind. I'm just kidding. I don't understand that at all. How do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need me to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey, that's the poem out of my accent. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Andy wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Mm, she apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Alright, I'm definitely Team Natsuki. Alright, well, I think Andy is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone will want to read this anyways. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Hmm, never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Saria. She hasn't got a read yet. So what? I guess Andy's right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading. Fine. She returns the poem. It's not like she's going to like. Anyways, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. It's my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me out and took me to the nurse. Tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends like to start like, oh no, doesn't matter. She has other hobbies. Gross. She's gross. The word's better last time. Gonna tell everyone. Oh, does this basically like symbolize just because someone's got a weird thing that people don't like, their other points and like don't matter? Like this person is nice, kind-hearted, smart, intelligent, and cool, but because they like, I don't know, playing soccer more than basketball, they're weird, and that's the only thing you focus on. Impressive. Not bad. A bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was too short. It was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies and we'll realize how. Alright. I think everyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. You know, people like that? Of course, it's how everyone thinks might. Doesn't matter. Can't be doing anything about it. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something you're afraid of. People find out they made fun of you or think less of you. That just makes me feel stupid. Who cares what someone like them thinks as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking new things. You're right. And I can relate to that. You know what? Fair enough. I'm sure a lot of people, other people can't do. I'm glad you appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I wasn't talking about that yesterday, but I've been, well, enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky. Well, thanks for being honest. That's supposed to mean I'm always honest. Jeez. Look forward to tomorrow, too. Okay. Alright, I will. And by tomorrow, I mean tomorrow.